Hey stars, back for another school year and back to catch. No, not the kind of catch where I'm going to be throwing a ball and you're going to catch it. This is catch, our coordinated approach to child health. This is the health portion. This is where we would get together, sit down, and normally it'd be here in the health portable. And I guess it is kind of here in the health portable. But you're at home, I'm here, because I need all this fun stuff to be able to show some stuff. So for today, we're going to be learning about the difference between the fruits and the vegetables that we eat. We need to learn that our vegetables are a healthier portion than our fruits. Now, when we talk about things like vegetables and fruits, we talk about like a tomato. Now, a tomato is really a fruit when we talk about the way science wants us to learn about it. But when we talk about the catch program wants us to understand that when they talk about fruits and vegetables, they're talking about the sugar content. They're talking about the healthy fiber content. So where I'm talking about a vegetable today, I'm talking about bell peppers. I'm talking about cucumbers. I'm talking about lettuce, carrots, green beans, broccoli. I'm talking about all the vegetables that are part of that meal that when you eat it, it's not as sweet as, say, apples, peaches, pears, pineapples. We want to make sure that we understand that when we eat our fruits and vegetables, we need to know that every color and every flavor usually means different vitamins and minerals for our body. So, let's go over a few of those items as we get into it. One of the things that we talk about a lot, and this is one of the ones that we get served a lot, is broccoli. Now, broccoli is what we would call a vegetable, right? It's not very sweet when you eat it by itself. Now, when we talk about broccoli at our mealtime, we definitely want to make sure we have vegetables on our plate. It doesn't have to be broccoli, but broccoli is one of the ones that we enjoy. We tend to think that vegetables have to be cooked. They don't have to be cooked. When I eat vegetables, I tend to like my vegetables fresh. I like the flavor of the crisp vegetable. When we don't add salts, when we don't add fats, when we don't add the oils, that vegetable is much healthier. It still has the vitamins and minerals we need when we cook it, but if we don't add any of those other junky stuff to it, it's going to be better. Do I like my broccoli with cheese sauce? Of course, it's awesome! But the cheese sauce isn't one of those healthier items. Too much of that cheese, that's got a lot of fats in it. We want to kind of avoid some of that. We do need a little, and little kids need more than big adults. I'm not growing. You are. And your growth needs some fats. Your brain and your body use that fat. My body, it only uses that fat to make me a little more cushy. I'm not growing anymore. You need more of the vitamins and minerals to grow properly. Your body is using all of this to build itself. It's building muscles, it's building bone, it's building skin, hair. It's building every part of our body. Lungs, heart, stomach, intestines. So when you eat, you're giving your body what it needs to build your body. If you give it nothing but junk, Takis, hot Cheetos, chocolate, no, yeah, a lot of canned, sour punch, no. That stuff, that's not going to build your body very well. It tastes great, yeah, but we got to hold off on that. We're going to learn more about what we call the go, slow, and woe foods. If you've been at Glen, Cove, you know what we're talking about. But we're going to learn it again, because the more we hear something, the more we practice something, the more it becomes part of what we understand, learn, and behave like. So, broccoli, vegetable. Carrots, vegetables. This is a root. It grows under the ground. This grows on the ground. Still both very healthy. We can also talk about green beans. Green beans are also great. And yeah, you can buy fresh green beans and eat them raw. You don't have to cook them. They can be part of your salad. The same thing is going to be true of a lot of other things. This one, yeah, this one's a funny one. Okay. This is eggplant. Eggplant, also one of our vegetables. It's interesting. I don't like it raw. I prefer it cooked. It's also something we have a lot. Now, something like eggplant parmesan, where they take the eggplant and they slice it and they cover it in this nice little bread coating, and then it's deep fried, and it comes out looking like delicious. Oh yeah, okay, it's good. But once we add up that much of it, we need to be careful. You can slice it up and put it in a kebab. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means a chunky thing, you stick a stick through it, and then you put it on the grill and you can grill it. Also a vegetable. Pear. No. This is a fruit. Still very good for you. Still great raw, but it's got a lot more sugar. Now, it's a natural sugar. It's not the same thing like you go and you get the sugar packets and you open them up and you're like, ah! No, that's a refined sugar. This is what we call a complex sugar, and it is better for your body than the other sugar, but we still want to limit. You can't tell Mom, no, Mom, I don't want broccoli. I'll just have lots of pears, or I'll have lots of apples, or I'll have lots of grapes. They're good for you, but they're not all we can eat. We also have to include some of the vegetables. Onions. Onions are another vegetable. Did you know that? Yeah, onions. Do I eat onions raw? No. Well, maybe. When I have a hamburger, I like to slice the onion and put it on the hamburger. And if you go to Burger King, they have onions on their burgers. And a couple other places too. Whataburger. Yeah, so maybe I do eat onions raw. Would I take it and just bite it? Yeah, probably not. Cooked onion is something we put in a lot. I like to cut up the onion and I put it in my Mexican rice. I like to cut up the onion and I put it in my spaghetti sauce. So onion can be used in a lot of different foods where you don't eat it by itself. Does it still count? Yes. If just because you mix things doesn't mean that you're not eating that portion. So when we talk about eating fruits, vegetables, proteins, dairies, and grains, they don't have to be separate on our plate. No, at all. Pizza is a very good example of mixing a lot of different things. If I get a pizza with everything on it, I'm getting my grains, which is the bread. I'm getting my dairy, which is the cheese. I'm getting my vegetables, which we consider the tomato sauce, but there's also mushrooms and bell peppers, and I like the pepperoncinis, chile. Yeah, we talk about jalapenos, green chile. Those are all vegetables that are part of our meal. We can eat those, and that can be considered a vegetable as well. So if I'm sitting down and I'm having a bowl of salsa, those are vegetables. Now, I also like on my pizza, and everybody thinks I'm weird, I like pineapple on my pizza. I do. So there's some fruit on my pizza. Pepperoni? Oh, yeah, pepperoni. Oh, wait. Pepperoni's got a lot of fat in it. Maybe I should skip. Yeah, I know. How about some ham? Yeah, ham's not as fatty. Or maybe we can use turkey pepperoni. That's a lot better off than the pork pepperoni, because that's got a lot more grease. There are always healthy ways to make those choices. So, when you're having your fruits and vegetables, your proteins, there's different ways that you can put them together in order that you're still eating. We want to avoid those fats, though. So a fresh salad is a much better way to eat your vegetables. As long as you don't get the ranch dressing, you're like, and the bottle's gone, and you don't look like a salad. Now it looks like ranch dressing with a bunch of chunky vegetables in it. It's okay to have a little dressing. Is fat-free dressing better than regular ranch dressing? Yes. Does it taste as good? Probably not. But if you only use a little, not too bad. There are different dressings that have less oils and fats and salts, things that we want to avoid. So make healthy choices. The salad is great, but once you pour all the junk on it, you still get the vitamins and minerals. Yeah, your body needs those. It's still good to eat them, but it'd be better without all the ranch dressing. Now, let's talk about French fries. Yeah. Potatoes, they are a root, and they are technically a vegetable. But they're one of the vegetables that our body doesn't use a lot of it. It's got starches. Now, starches is just a word that essentially means it's got a nutrition in it that our body doesn't really use very well. We tend to use it to make the fats. Now again, is it okay for kids to have a little more fat than adults? Well, yes, of course, because you need it for your growing. French fries that are baked are much better for you than French fries that are dipped in oil and fried. The newest thing is air fryers. Oh my gosh, I love air fryers. You don't have to dunk all your vegetables and food in this tub of oil. It fries up nicely. Does it still use the oils in the food? But it's still better than dumping them in oil. Healthier, not healthy. There's a difference. When I say healthier, it means it's better for you than if it's very unhealthy, meaning it's using something that's got good example for you. When I do my exercises, it's healthy for me to do 10 jumping jacks. It's healthier for me to do 25 jumping jacks. If I go for a walk with the dog, it's healthy for me to walk around my block 1 time. It's healthier for me to walk around my block 5 times. So when we talk about eating, it's the same idea. There's a healthy, but there's the healthier. And really, that's where we want to be. We want to make the healthiest choices possible. Corn. Yep, that's another one. Corn and potatoes, they're not the best vegetables we can eat. Strangely, we love corn. I love corn. Elote, please. Cover it in the butter, salt, the chile, queso fresco. Oh, baby, I love it. And when they give it to you in a cup, you don't even have to eat it off the cup. It's so much easier. But again, not one of the vegetables we want to choose. Green vegetables, red vegetables, orange vegetables. Yes, there are orange vegetables. Carrots, even bell peppers come in orange. There are lots and lots of different vegetables that you can try. So if you don't like vegetables, like let's say you don't like the flavor of a certain vegetable, like green beans. Did you know that when you eat it fresh, it doesn't taste the same as when you eat it and it's been cooked? The same is true of a lot of vegetables. So eating those vegetables, sometimes they don't have to be cooked, guys. You can eat them fresh. Tell your mom, Mom, can I just have the carrots raw? Can I have my broccoli raw? Can I have my green beans raw? You can eat them like that, and they're crisp, and they're great, and they're good for you. They're healthier than cooking them with a little bit of oil or butter, which we tend to use a lot of. Steaming vegetables is great, but I don't like my vegetables soggy. I like crisp. So that's the way I eat. As you make your choices, remember, vegetables, the leaves, plant, Roman lettuce. Oh, sorry, it's not Roman. Romaine. Oh, man, I always get that mixed up. Romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce. There's all kinds of these weird, funky-looking lettuces that are out there. They're all great for you. They all give you what you need in your body. Fresh is great. Cooked is good. But always make sure there's a vegetable on your plate. We'll see you for our next catch lesson and a little more learning. Y'all have a great day. Make good choices. And when you choose that snack at home, make it a good snack. Not a good here. Good here. See ya.